All right, it is December 13th. On the previous Sunday, Miss Lily started having seizures, and I ended up having to take her to the dog ER a couple of times that day, and that night was our last trip back around like 11 o'clock. The trans temperature started shooting up. It was wanting to stall at stops, and I was like, I think this thing ate another torque converter. And I checked the fluid the next day, and it was severely contaminated. I got in contact with RPM Transmission and said, look, I really need this vehicle on the road. If we schedule a day, can I get up there first thing in the morning and wait while you rebuild it? And they said, absolutely, we can do that. So I got a rental and got up there. They tore into this thing, found that half of my billet pump was damaged, so we did clutches and some other stuff. They had transmission piping hot off the dyno. That quality check is very important to me. Another thing that made this work out really good was that I had a multi-disc precision converter that I previously had a bearing go bad in. That was repaired on hand. I definitely needed a new torque converter. That was what ended up taking out half of the pump and all that. It was a long day, but you know what? It was better than shipping something. Those guys, they're really great. They treat you like family. If you ever need any trans work, see these guys. They had me on the road and out of there at 2 o'clock that day, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. I mean, it's like a pit stop for just a regular guy. And wouldn't you know it, I hit the lottery for $500 a few days later. That I think maybe covered close to the dog ER trip. But it didn't pay for the follow-up stuff with my regular vet. I was a little down in the dumps, but it was the best case scenario. So what do? You drowned your sorrows in some delicious Mexican. And I'm going to give a shout out to Canarito Mexican Restaurant. They have 2 locations in the area, one in Oak Ridge. My favorite is on Harriman Highway. Everything that you see there, including a drink, is I think it was $18 including tax. Anywho, you might be wondering what I do to make some money. I am a paintless dent repair technician. I have a business doing that. It's just an owner-operator business. Now, this is the first job I've done in 2 years. I've actually not worked in 2 years. I've just been putzing around on the property this entire time. And this is a pretty serious repair. The body shop wanted to replace the door skin on that rear door, and they thought that they could repair the front door. This is the outcome of the paintless dent repair method. If you know anything about bodywork, that's a pretty big save. Some people say, hey, that's not possible. You couldn't fix something like that. You painted it. Well, there are some of the scratches that did not polish out. This guy was considering maybe having the clear coat redone on there, but he didn't want the factory panels changed out. You can see that. I mean, this is a pretty stellar repair. So to pull that out of my butt after not having even done a single repair for 2 years, well, pretty legit. But yeah, this one focuses more just on the front door. But yeah, I was pretty pleased with myself that I still had it, and it kind of sparked my interest in working again. And 2024, I was back at it, running the business again, now here in Eastern Tennessee. And people really appreciate this, and it makes you happy. So that wraps it up for this one. An off-grid repair. I guess we're kind of on topic, off topic. I'm going to put a link in the description for RPM Transmission and that Mexican restaurant in case you happen to be in the area. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you on the next one.